Hello, how are you doing? Today let's talk about what to do when your diet turns against you. Now, you may have been on a life a journey really when it comes to your healthy diet and lifestyle, and I don't know whether you have noticed, but obviously the initial excitement and that initial kind of, oh my god, I am doing maybe new things, I'm eating really healthy and I'm tracking what I eat, and maybe like all this initial excitement essentially wears off, right? And we kind of start taking it for granted, whatever we are doing. And then it can easily turn against us. And the reason is that, let's say you went vegan and, or even plant-based, let's say unprocessed plant-based, right? Whatever the journey is for you. And you may be kind of still eating that way, believing that you are still reaping the benefits. However, because it's only kind of eating that way, you are being misled. It's basically you are not feeling the benefits you should be inside your body. And honestly, that's what has happened to me, and that's why I'm making this video, because I really want to share this journey with you, because obviously myself, I have been on this journey of living plant-based and being vegan for slightly over 12 years. And during that time, I have tried probably all iterations of vegan diet. It was initially for health, because I studied nutrition and I saw the science, and it really was for my own health, why I went vegan. Now, I went all the way unprocessed, then I was doing really low fat, unprocessed, then I was doing no salt, no sugar, no fat, added fat, obviously, because there's fat in nuts and seeds anyway, naturally, iteration. Then I was doing purely raw iteration. Then I was doing like only smoothies. Then I was doing high protein vegan diet. I was doing all, then heavy fruit vegan diet. I was doing all these iterations, and I was kind of like watching how it resonated with my body. And each one of them had like different, ups and downs, and each one of them resonated differently. But what I want to talk about, that all like this kind of trying and exploring really kept me engaged. It kept me really excited about this lifestyle, because it felt like I kept learning constantly something new, like I was this forever like watching right, my own walking experiment. And I had constantly this feedback and was kept myself at check. However, once I stopped doing it and stopped bringing like new juice into my lifestyle, I started totally taking it for granted, and it became like this everyday thing, and it totally faded away. It went into the background, and the results started coming, but unfortunately the negative results, right? The diet kind of turned against me, because as I said at the beginning, I still believed that I was living that lifestyle and reaping the benefit, except I wasn't. Sorry, it's just this pop-up of being present came here, except I wasn't. And that's why I'm actually making the video having hoarse voice, having a cold, because that was one of the signs my body has been actually trying to give me, that no, Lenka, start focusing again on your lifestyle and why you are doing it, and dive a little bit more into the detail of it and fine tune it again in such a way that you are still thriving. And so the signs my body has been giving me that it's not really working for me the way I have been doing it over the last couple of months now, are that I have been picking up colds more often. Okay, I have been noticing much drier skin. I have been also noticing like little psoriatic kind of patches popping up around my body. Something psoriasis runs in my family, and so I can see, like you could say that yes, potentially I am genetically predisposed. Nonetheless, it didn't used to be an issue in the past. And so, you know, it is like a wake-up call. Hey, you are doing something off what doesn't suit you. Then also there started like little psoriatic kind of changes on my nails, as well as like, you know, basically there have been signs that my gut is imbalanced and my immunity overall is much lower, whether it is through the psoriatic changes or also that my joints started to hurt, like especially in my right leg, my knee, as well as there has been like a traveling pain within my leg, and something I just literally am not willing to put up with and stick with, because I just refuse at age of 44 to like get up and feel like I'm 60 because I have like a sciatica type of pain, or I can't dance or run, right? Or just, you know, just be alive in my body the way I want to be. And so all these signs are really, you know, suddenly kind of it like clicked for me together, because even though they were a little bit here and there over the last couple of months, suddenly it like accumulated all together, and it's just telling me, no, reassess what you have been doing, and let's get, you know, back to the drawing board and bring more fun. And that is really the thing I want to get across today. Bring more fun into your lifestyle. Because when your diet stops working for you and starts working against you, it just means that you abandoned fun. You forgot about, you know, bringing joy and enjoyment into the way you eat and into the way you live. And so in my particular case, how I am going to go about it is, first of all, over the last couple of months, there have been more like slightly processed foods which snuck in, okay? More sweets. I have kind of gone with the flow with our boys. And our boys being 9 and 12, of course, they will be pushing the boundaries and looking for like more unhealthy snacks, more chocolates, more sugary things. And honestly, I have been kind of like, you know, laid back and going along with them, but obviously it's not what suits me, and it really is key to listen to our body, right? Because our body is the only home we have, and our body constantly talks to us back and constantly asks us to adjust, right? Because the body is adjusting depending on what we are doing. And so yeah, so for me it really is bringing more fun in terms of bringing sweetness from fruits and from smoothies, and bringing in more colors like gorgeous raspberries, right? Gorgeous berries, and making those type of smoothies because they just make me so happy to look at. Also for me, that fun means that I will actually enjoy the process of preparation, you know, of preparing my food, right? Rather than kind of getting stuck in work and, okay, I'll just grab something later. No, I am setting aside time to actually prepare my smoothie, prepare my salad, prepare my stew, and being present with it and feel the textures of the fruits and vegetables in my fingers and smell it and see the colors. And then when I'm eating it, literally be present, you know, being present with the food. Because honestly, that is, after all, one of my most favorite things about this lifestyle. The colors and the endless options, and you know, the way when you literally dive fully into plant-based eating, the way it expands your view about the options you have available to yourself, which you didn't see before when you were eating meat, when you were eating the standard way, as so many people around you. And so yeah, so I have a question and little task for you today. Which way you can bring more fun into the way you eat? Okay, which way would it be to make yourself happy, to enjoy it again, and to kind of lose yourself in the process? And I'd like to hear what did you come up with, and also I'd like to hear if you have any questions for me. If you know, you would would like any advice, there is anything maybe you have been struggling with or wondering about vegan lifestyle or how to transition, or even if you have been vegan for a long time but maybe there is some challenge you have been up against, so just drop it below in the comments. Okay, so that's it from me for today. Have a beautiful day, and now talk to you soon. Bye.